Howdy, Mike McCoy here. A little aggravated. Phone won't hook up with my GoPro. I took my phone out there to get worked on the other day, and they have pretty much destroyed my little iPhone. I lost everything in it. Pictures, notes, documents, contacts, all of it. They're supposed to have put it on the cloud, and evidently the cloud turned to rain, for I lost it every bit. Aggravated to death. Then called the iPhone place, and they said, oh yeah, I said, we can fix your phone. Said, we'll send you an envelope to put it in, and you send us $350 in the phone, we'll see if we can fix it. I said, well, man, you're crazy. Before I send you $350, I'll throw this thing in the creek. I can pretty much guarantee you I'll never own nothing with the Apple logo on it again. I thought Apple was the best. I really did. But I've got a Apple MacBook Pro in there, and it's probably less than 3 years old, and it's had to be in the shop twice. The first time it went in, they just basically had to tear the guts out of it and put new in it. And if I run this GoPro for over 10 minutes to try to download it in, it just freezes the computer up. You can't, it won't do nothing. So I'm not happy with Apple. But and I had a tooth to fall out. I had a tooth kept, God, 40 years ago. And it fell out about 10 years ago, and my dentist put it back. Now, I've got a good dentist. I really have. I've been blessed. And I thought, well, I'll take it out there and he'll stick it back in there, you know, and it'll all be good. It's the way he done the last time. And he told me, he said it'll last about 10 years and it'll fall out again. So I go back out there, and I had it wrapped up in a napkin, you know, and I told him, I said, I always wondered what it was going to be like to carry my teeth in my pocket. He looked at it and he said, boy, you tore that up, ain't you? I said, well, you told me it would. You put it back in 2 or 3 years ago. He patted me on the shoulder and he said, Mike, it's been 10 years. I said, oh. He said, I don't know if I can fix that or not. I said, well, Doc, it's like this. I ain't going to be around that much longer. I said, we don't need your best work. That's just, you know, get a little Bondo and put it on there. He looked at me and he said, we can't do that. He said, we need an x-ray. I thought, oh, shit. Well, they x-rayed it, or he did. He took me in during his dinner hour. He was just slammed yesterday. And he's a good enough friend. He worked me in, you know. And he took an x-ray and come back. He said, what I'm going to tell you, you ain't going to lie. I said, oh, shit, what is it? He said, you have to have that thing pulled. Said, I'll send you to Tennessee as soon as your cancer doctor will turn you loose to where I can do it for. I take a shot every 2 months called Xgeva. And it is chemo, but it ain't. You know, it's chemo. But and it can cause or let happen a real bad bone infection in your mouth. I had to go to my dentist, and he had to check my teeth before they'd even let me start taking it 3.5 years ago. So that got me going. He said, it ain't anything in the world with this medicine you're taking. He said, the rots and the roots, said it ain't in the tooth itself. So I come home yesterday, and I convinced myself that I was going to have every tooth in my head pulled. You know, I just wasn't happy at all. Meredith shaking her head, said, you ain't going to have all your teeth pulled, just that one. And, but I called, the cancer place called me back today, and they said I can do it. So if I can get that thing pulled next week, I'll still be able to make a bunion, you know. But if it's just like a day or two before that, I'll never be able to make it. But hopefully I'll make it. Maybe we'll make it work out. But seems like every good breaker catch too bad and's come right along behind it. And That iPhone, boy, they got me going, and still got me going over for it ain't right yet. It won't pair up with this GoPro, and before it'd pair right up with it. And I ain't got no email at all on it. It has just been a cluster. The phone seems to work, but I got 2 calls this morning, and I couldn't answer them. I just couldn't answer them, and I don't know if it was from other end or my end. And that boy that works for me, he called me Tuesday. He texted me, wanting to know if we was gonna work. And it was pouring the rain, and I told him no. And about 10 minutes later, he texted me back and said, "Are we gonna work?" And he told me yesterday, I guess, yesterday, he said he never did get to text me. So my phone's screwed up. And Apple is more than useless. I mean, the thing is less than a year old. It won't be a year old till December. They want to charge me $350 to fix it? Well, that's insane. And I bought all this Apple stuff thinking that it was a cut above. You know, I got tired of dealing with these computers, viruses and all that, and they said it just don't happen with Apple. It really don't. And I like my Apple stuff, but I've got better than $2,000 tied up in this iPhone and that MacBook Pro. And for them to act that way, you know, send us $350 and we'll see if we can fix it. Well, I ain't gonna get no more of my money. I can promise you that. And the honey's just dripping off her tongue when they're selling this stuff, but when it comes time to work on it, it's a different story altogether. And up there where I bought my computer at, they're good people. It's a locally owned business, and I like them, and both times they've worked on it, they've done a good job. And I did buy the extended warranty for, I mean, it's junk, you better get a warranty on it. So, and I'd like to get this, some kind of computer that I can do these YouTube films on. For that little MacBook Pro ain't gonna do it. And I bought a $60 outside storage thing for it, and paying $3 more to the cloud, and the cloud is a joke. I can tell you that right now. Everything of mine is supposed to go on the cloud off this phone, come right back. Well, it didn't come back, none of it. I got one phone number back, that's all I got. And that's just a joke. It really is. If you're running a business or something and you're dependent on that cloud, you better watch what you're doing. For it sure didn't work for me. And the girl out there working on the phone, I don't think she knows what she's doing. And I never know what I'm doing, something like that, so I wanted to know either way. But it's just been a cluster. But we'll get it. And I've got a Motorola here that I started just to switch over to, but my contacts on it'll put like 200 contacts on there. They ain't contacts, it just says contact or something, and I can't get rid of it. Okay.